Jackson Hole, Wyoming may be known as one of the most popular and most expensive ski spots in the United States, but it's even more popular in the summer, with nature enthusiasts flocking to Grand Teton and Yellowstone National Parks. Travel contributor Jefferson is here to continue our summer travel series, and he tells us why you may want to consider Jackson Hole and how you can visit the destination without breaking the bank. Here's a clip from his Photowalkers TV show.
When in Jackson Hole, two major selfie spots. One is the Antlers right across the street in the town square, and there's four of them. Everybody wants to pose in front of there. Then you got the $1 Million Cowboy Bar. Willie and Waylon played here, and so many other people. I want to show it to you. Come on in. Check it out. How many bars do you know where you can sit on a saddle? I could sit this way, and I could order a drink. Feel like a real cowboy when I'm doing this.
Jefferson joins us now with more on his visit. Thank you for being here with us on this Friday. I've been to Jackson Hole, but only in the cold weather months. I've never been in the summer, and that just looked so stunning. What really is the main attraction drawing people in year-round?
Well, the main attraction is it's just absolutely gorgeous. You've got those Grand Teton Mountains that are just so majestic. You've got the other thing locals told me is wildlife. You're going to see more wildlife in Jackson Hole probably than anywhere beyond Alaska and Africa. It's really easy to find them. And, people really enjoy seeing wildlife, whether that be moose, bear, or whatever. It was very easy for us to find moose, and they were great. Now, the downside to Jackson Hole is it's really, really, really expensive. In the summertime, in the winter, I mean, I found this little motel. They were at $400 a night at a little motel. And so the trick here in Jackson Hole is to go over the mountain to the nearby town of Victor. And I stayed for $100 a night in Victor, where it would have been $400 a night in Jackson. We had a great time.
And what was your favorite part of the trip? Was it seeing the wildlife, or was there any food in particular, or was it just the views that really were so stunning?
Well, the views were amazing. I was really happy with the pictures I got there, and just like going to Jenny Lake in the morning and watching the sunrise, and then the clouds over the Tetons, and then just sort of disappearing. That was fantastic. Seeing the moose in the evening was great. But then those huckleberry milkshakes of Victor, Idaho, they are said to be the greatest milkshakes in the world, the greatest huckleberry milkshakes in the world, and yeah, they were. I mean, they were so great. Huckleberry is a rare fruit a rare berry that you will find in the western states of Montana and Wyoming and Idaho, and they're hard to come by, and they taste amazing. The shakes were $10 a piece, but look at how much we got from those shakes. They basically gave us two for one. And they pour a lot of huckleberries in there and mixed with vanilla ice cream. It just tastes really wonderful.
That does sound amazing, and I know people. There's a few weeks left of summer, so if they can squeeze it in, or maybe book it for next year, I want to try that ice cream for sure. And now I do want to talk about briefly some sad. On a sad topic of what's going on in Hawaii right now on the island of Maui. You've been there before. I do want to point out that my grandma lived on Hawaii, so I've been to Maui 24 times. It's one of my favorite places on earth, and it is so hard to see the devastation. You've been there, you've photographed it. The island is small, it's old, it's historic, the town of Lahaina. What comes to mind when you see this devastation, and how do you think it'll recover?
Heartache is what comes to mind. I mean, you're right. Maui is one of the most beautiful places in the world. Lahaina was a fantastic old rustic boating village that was so much fun to walk around and go to the stores. The only thing I can think is rebuild. That's what you have to do in a situation like this. I've actually been to all four of the islands. I believe that Maui is the second most popular after Oahu. And all the Hawaiian Islands are magical and wonderful. And if I could spend every day there for the rest of my life, I'd be the happiest person in the world. It's really sad. Reminder to everybody, if you haven't backed up your photos lately, please back them up, because if you're in a situation like this and you have to run out the door, you might want to think about you'll feel a lot better if you've actually backed your stuff up, but a lot of people don't. And if you check out my newsletter, jeffersongraham.substack.com, I'll have all the details on backup tips in Saturday's edition.
Yeah, because as we're seeing, these memories are just fleeting. All right, Morning Rush travel contributor Jefferson Graham, thank you so much for being here. We'll be right back.